Hello, my Taurus witches. It's me, Amethyst Rose from Tarot and Witchcrafting. And today we're going to do a new type of reading. It's called your wellness check. I wanted to add more content for you because I love you, my Taurus witches. I think you're so wonderful, and I'm so thankful for all of my subscribers. And I just want to start putting out more content and make this a full-time shebang. So let's talk about the decks we're going to use today. We're going to start off with our Tea Leaf Fortune deck here, followed by some Voyager Tarot and Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. And we will also be throwing in some angels and gods and goddesses, because after all, why not? Like, who couldn't use a little angel or two? So let's get started, my sweet Taurus witches. We're going to start with that tea leaf deck. And what we're going to do is find out what your kind of wellness overview is for October 2020. And what that means is, what's the area of focus in your life and how we can best support you with it, right? And what's the story? So what's the focus of Taurus's life and area of life? What is Taurus's October 2020 focus? Oh, I felt like it might be that one, but it didn't jump. It didn't. Come on, jump, baby, jump. What is Taurus's focus? Actually, you got two focuses. Okay. Makes sense. First off, Taurus, you know love is definitely the focus. For those of my Taurus witches that love is the focus, this is for you. And I also have wealth. I would say most of you, this is both of the things that you're thinking about, right? Wealth, and you want to know about your coin, and you want to know about your love. And we're going to see if we can give you the picture and then best advice information, right? So let's get started. What are the months that we would be looking out for any kind of what month is love? And I mean, we're looking in October here, but is there any particular month that would be expanded by love? Any particular month I should be thinking about for love? You're going to see expansion in love in June. So I wouldn't be discouraged now, but you're going to see expansion in June, and then I do see a strong expansion in February. February looks a little chilly. Don't be discouraged, Taurus witches. Some of you, February is going to be a little chilly on that. I know that sucks. That sucks, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. Wealth, wealth, wealth. Any particular month influenced by wealth? Just as an overview, sometimes, you know. Oh, so you definitely have thought about wealth all year. Has been really kind of a... We've got May, March, January. Yeah, you know, I hate to say it, but for these Taurus witches, you're definitely thinking about COVID. Probably influencing your coin. Son of a biscuit, I'm so sorry about that. I can relate, right? Ugh, okay. Next, what we're going to do is let's find out the story, though. Let's look at love. Let's look at love and find out the story, okay? Ooh, tell me, Taurus, it's love story. I'm going to get the story. We're going to get the scoop, and then we're going to relay it. Oh. I feel like that card wants to be there. These do overlap. For some of you, it's just love. For some of you, it's wealth. And for some of you, it's both. Okay? Okay, any more about the love story? Any more about the love story? Okay, I feel like that's its own shebang, and that's it. Any information about the wealth story? Any information about Taurus's wealth story? Okay. Ooh, that one almost flew in the... Sorry to say this. Almost flew in the garbage. You want to talk about that wealth? You want to talk about that wealth? Yeah, you got a lot of overlapping. I'm going to let that one overlap. Wealth. Any more about wealth? Any more about wealth? Any more about wealth? Any more about that Taurus wealth? You got a lot of overlapping Taurus. I think a lot of my Taurus witches are going to see that wealth and love, they correlate. Because I feel like what that means for the ones that wealth and love correlate, not just do marriages mean money. I actually think you're just doing what you love and that brings the money. Okay, so that's just something to think about. So let's get started. These are the first ones that jumped right out, and I started laughing because I was like, this is amazing. I love that my Taurus witches literally got the bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. That is so awesome, my Taurus witches. I am so thankful because look, that jumped out with the sun. Happiness and well-being. Just straight up. Get it? I'm loving it. This is amazing. So you have happiness and well-being for your well-being check. I couldn't be more thankful. Oh, take care of my Tauruses. Because, yeah, look at that, sweetheart. I'm telling you, it's like we've got all kinds of obstacles sometimes. And this year, 2020, has been an obstacle. And even in October, love, you know, you might have obstacles, but do not back down from the opposition. Show strength and fortitude. You have, these ones jumped out before we start flipping out other things. Like, I understand this one, broken wish. Wish will not be granted in love. Like something that you've been wishing for won't be granted, but that's always honestly for your best protection, because we have the wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. But I kind of feel like it's like, yeah, but you're also, it's timing. I'm just hearing that so vividly as to traditional tarot. It's a timing situation though, and it's a cycle for love. So pay attention to the signs, because there's a reason that your love may have some broken wishes not granted, right? And because it's all about timing, and that you would have to even stand up for yourself in love. Because obviously that's not the right person for you if you have to like advocate for yourself for your best benefit. I mean, we have to do that all the time, but because honestly, table, hard work ahead. So, and that's correlating, I guarantee you, with not only love, but with wealth, because a lot of these kind of overlapped. And so I'm like, yeah, you know, whatever's passionate for those of my Taurus witches who have love and wealth as a combination, they're doing what they love to do and they're working on their business. It seems like, right? Getting that coin. You're going to have hard work ahead. No time for love, Dr. Jones. I heard no time for love, Dr. Jones. Oh, you know, we love that. Indiana Jones, come on. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So yeah, like somebody that you, I feel like this is still love though. Someone that you love is just a jackass. I'm hearing though, they're a jackass, and someone is extremely stubborn. That person is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Freaking, you know who that is. Oh, you know who that is. Because sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start in love. Fuck yes. Witches, we deserve it. Quill, get back to basics. And like, take notes. Write it out. Dream journal. A lot of you would benefit from writing everything down in a calendar. Get a planner. I'm all about it. Plan it out, witches. Don't just be like, I pray for luck. I'm like, you write out that luck. You spell it. You spell it, witches. Yeah, you spell it. Look at that quill. Oh, just quill it out. Mm-hmm. I know. Gotta write it out. Get a grimoire. Get a grimoire. Or, you know, one of those books that you write it all out. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. So we kind of, unfortunately, I believe, I just see the need to cut the ties, though. What's funny is, you know, that disappointment is probably this person. I'm feeling that. Like something that you'd wished for with that person a long time ago. Okay. You know what I mean? So, cutting ties with that jackass. Because I already broke things. It made you have to defend yourself. Desk. Pay attention to your work. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Taurus witches, especially because you guys do pay attention to your work. You're working all the time and you work very hard, Taurus witches. God bless you. You work so hard, Taurus witches. Especially, I swear to God, it's my Taurus female witches. Okay? Not that I'm trying to be a dick, but my female energied witches really do work hard because they care and they love. That's love. And they put love into work. Let's talk about that wealth, though, okay, sweethearts? Because I'm not even kidding you. I think there's good things going down from, you know, what we kind of saw. We saw that wealth. You're wondering about, you know, your wealth. Well, guess what? The first thing that flew out was successfully overcoming a problem. Bridge. I guarantee you that something that you thought, like you built a bridge between you and someone that you thought you couldn't, or something that you thought somewhere you didn't think you could go. Gosh, I just see it has a lot to do with networking. You built a bridge, and this bridge will allow you to go places in wealth. And also, I feel like it's, again, overcoming a problem, you know, continuing to overcome a problem, because clouds, there were temporary problems. So for my Taurus witches here in October 2020, and we did see that there was influence all year. I just feel like that's not 2021, that's 2020. Like that, there was so many months that it just was like saying it's been, you feel like you were set back, but you are successfully overcoming these problems, and they're temporary. That's what it's letting you know. These clouds are going to pass by. Your problems will pass by as well, my sweet Tauruses. You know, Target, you are a goal-oriented person. And when it comes to your money, you got this. You know what? Spell it out, witches. Write out your desired number. And even if it seems fantastical, fucking write it out. Spell it. A very powerful witch once taught me to spell it. Younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man, Taurus witches. Interesting. This is in the money area, but this could easily be translating to a relationship of some sort, right? We have four-leaf clover, great good fortune. So look at that. Something really rare and something really like lucky in money and possibly love is on your way. I do see this popped up, so I'm going to read this. Vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So this is for some of my Taurus witches, and I do believe that this is true for my Taurus witches. I'm getting a lot of apex cranial itching right there, is that you are definitely worried about somebody in your life, that they don't like you, that they might have ill will against you, they might want to fire you. It feels very work related, like this is definitely money related. So you feel like somebody that you work with is just like, they're not your friend. Either they're upset with you all the time, or you feel like you're butting heads with them. They're picking on you. I feel like it's especially, I heard, they're picking on me. It's a vulture. Okay, sorry, I'm corny like that. Tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment in money is happening though, and it's coming in October, and it's coming in strong, my witches. And then we have gavel, involvement with the law. So that just would tell me that and you know, October really is, think about it, it's Libra, it's the scales, right? So this is actually like, let's use it as a benefit to get things straightened out. Let's use it as a time, now that we know, let's get prepared, okay? That could be past documents, that could be proof, and that could even just be stay on top of filling out your certifications and paperwork and pay your certificates, okay? Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. That is, I just feel they're so connected. Could be somebody that's a lawyer or a judge, or just this could be somebody that's a caseworker helping you get things filled out, get things figured out, my Taurus witches. finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Hey, don't we all got problems? Okay, people point fingers all the time. I just feel like this is actually correlating, as bad as this sounds, with the gavel. Is somebody was pointing the finger. Totally getting the story. Sorry, babies, but gotta try to put the cards up. Sorry about the light is what I'm sorry about. Finger things. Listening device. Gavel and fair-haired woman. So someone was pointing the finger at you, Taurus witches, and you know, there feels like there's some type of justice needing to happen, because also scales came right up under all that, which is keeping balance in your life. So there's definitely going to be some type of fairness taken into consideration in this decision that some of my Taurus witches are going to have to unfortunately face, because somebody was just maybe even picking on them. There was a vulture back here, right? Maybe that had something to do with that. Some asshole picking on you, pointing the finger, created chaos. But there's a fair woman to support you with this. Absolutely. Fair woman with your money. All your money is safe. Everything is balanced, no matter how much you may feel that, or worry, right? Fear or worry. And let's not do that, because that only gives emphasis to that. Let's not feed fear. Don't feed worry. Those are the birds not to feed, okay? Love you. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. So I'm not going to lie. Somehow with money, you end up getting some type of, I feel like, money business relationship. That could be this younger man. And then they start to admire you, because then we have compliments from an admirer. You know, they admire how hard you fucking work for your money, I bet. Let's be real. And they're young, so they're like, and I'm young, I got energy. Look at you, you star. Guaranteed success. So listen, Taurus witches, no matter how much it feels like people are against you, pointing fingers, or you got the gavel up in your fucking face, you are a superstar and you are guaranteed for success. That is so true. It is such a blessing, but it is so fucking true. You work so hard. You deserve it. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. Just to let my Taurus witches know that you got your best friend by your side, and they're powerful, and they're guarding you, and they fucking love you. Very fierce, very loyal. And I think this is kind of funny. I love that I got two birds. We have so many birds for my Taurus witches, so I'm probably speaking to those of you. You may own a bird or two. I got parrots. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Right? That could be that vulture bitch. Bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. So just to let you know, there's a lot of birds in your story. Birds of a feather flock together, right? You got all kinds of birds, though. You got parrots. You got vultures. You got even just this little, I don't know what kind of bird this baby be up in a cherry blossom tree, right? You know? But it's happening. Think about who you're flocking with is the message I'm getting about that, though. Because you wouldn't have gossipy problems and stuff if, you know, or you wouldn't have pointing finger vultures. Yeah, think about who's in your life. And then let's figure out who needs to go, maybe. I'm just kind of, I got that message for you, sweeties. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. That could not have been a better card. See, because like I was saying, birds of a feather flock together. Maybe instead of being a bird as usual, maybe you need to be all savvy like a fox, right? Be all foxy, shrewd, and resourceful. And you've been doing this for your money, getting your money, but you're definitely doing this in business. You know, if you got to fix it yourself, you fucking YouTube it, Google it, you get the shit done. And I think that's the thing. Yeah, because I feel like you're changing form in money. And what you have to do for your money and how you get your money. Believe it or not, though, I know it's coming easier. I can see this. It's coming easier than it has before. Weeping Willow, family sorrow. So there may be some family sorrow that gets thrown in this October for some of my Taurus witches, or that you're overcoming that family sorrow. Potentially, it's family sorrow over money in October. is what I got really strong for some of you. For the ones that needed that message, Lion, look at this. It's time to act. I just feel like you're getting all different types of more aggressive animals too. My sweetie, you're being told to be the strong bull that you can be. And look at these other animal attributes. What is interesting though is that I thought it's that they're all, yeah, really strong animals. You get a lot of like savviness, a lot of strength, and a lot of like knowledge and foundation. A lot of strength though. Strength. Disappointment in a friend or lover. So remember how some of these cards crossed with love and money, my Taurus witches? You know, there could be a little disappointment with that friend or lover. That could be a gossipy friend, someone who will tell all of your secrets. I feel very connected to that. I hate to say this, but that feels like that's the case right there, sweethearts, is that you were a bird hanging out with other birds, and there's different types of birds, and you were worried that this bird didn't like you at work, but then this bird you were friends with, and you told them everything, and now like they might get gossipy, and that really hurts. So I feel like that's more of a friend than a lover for you, my sweeties, but it could be, again, a kind of friendship love that you had with this jackass over here in the love department. And this potentially could be expressing, though, disappointment in that friend lover. They're a friend lover, not a lover. They're a friend. And they're not even that, because they're extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So that was for the other peeps that have that connection. Let's draw a card from our Voyager deck on love. Voyager deck on love for my Taurus witches, for their wellness overall. What's the best advice here? What's the best advice? Just wanted to jump out to you, please. Art. Your advice right now, my beautiful Taurus witches, is to art it up. Take balance back. This is like the Temperance card too, where you're pouring water and life force back into yourself and your projects and your own life. And you pour your life into the life force, and you pour life force into your life. Be in nature and get into art. Be in nature, get into art. Let's talk about your money. Best advice for that money, honey. Best advice for that money, honey. My Taurus witches for October. Best advice for that money. Synthesis, 8 of crystals. So for money, it's a cycle. It's forever infinite. It's something that you've been building, so why not make it artful and passionate? Take yourself out of the traditional and see what the potential can be. You can get really stuck in the mud sometimes, Taurus witches, and not see the potential of your already existing life. Be appreciative for what you have. Like, be gentle with yourself, but investigate yourself. Dive into yourself and find that you are already what you need. Best advice in love from the Sacred Destiny deck. Best advice in love for my Taurus witches. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Best advice. Excellent. Woo. That's 2 Carter. So, for love, There's a standstill. Funny about the birds, right? So when it comes to this partnership, when it comes to love, it's okay. There's a standstill right now. Because for these that need to know, love is not the time, it seems, with this person that they had, with what they thought was what love was before even. Your ideas are changing about love, and security is important. You realize that the basics are important, and that though you have needs and they deserve to be fulfilled. Absolutely. And I do want you to know that you yourself are secure. Because you wonder too, it's funny because it can create an insecurity in you. How come nobody loves me back? I can love, but you are secure now in your own love for yourself. You recognize your worth. This is what's happening in October for my Taurus witches. I am so thankful you recognize your self-worth because you are worthy and you are amazing. Let's talk about your wealth, Taurus witches. Wealth, 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 and wealth, and wealth, and wealth. Let's talk about your wealth, Taurus witches, Taurus witches. Anything, any best advice? Wow. But release. And I'm sure that means worries, fears, and everything in between, right? That's part of the 8 of crystals, though. This is a choice to reprogram yourself. Exhale. This is a choice, Taurus witches, for you to reprogram yourself. It's a time for you to reprogram. It's a time. Feels like November, right? October, November. I'm just going to let you know because it's telling you the story. You're thriving, believe it or not. No matter how much it seems like the grass ain't growing, you're thriving and succeeding. And you'll find a way to continue to survive and live and get money. You have protection, even in hard times. Look, right. I like that you're getting all this tree energy. Think about how a tree has to keep creating like roots and a solid foundation as it branches up and out to the world. And it just has so many simultaneous functions of breathing life and being life all at the same time. You have a few trees in your life. Abundance in wealth. You have abundance. Come on. Fulfillment. My Peach. I heard. I think that might be your new nickname, Peach. Miracles will come through for my Taurus witches. I promise. I hear the enlightenment. You're taking your mentality to a new level and your money. And the way that you think about money, like how you're programmed about money and how you get money, you are reprogramming yourself to receive more abundance. It's embracing too. Look at that. The world's on fire, but you're still this pure being. Diligence. You're above it. You have to fly above it, sweetheart. Continue to be diligent. Rise above it. Taurus witches. What an amazing reading so far. Let's get you an angel, okay? Let's get you an angel. Taurus witches, gods and goddesses, an angel deck. I didn't put the box out, but I will put it in the description box below. I have Tony. I said I would say this, hopefully not botch it. Carmine. Tony Carmine Salarino. Let's spell it though so that I get it right. Alright, so Taurus witches, my God and goddess and angels for them. Who are we sending out for October? Who are we sending into their life? They are getting an angel. They're getting their gods and goddesses on. They're getting their protection. God of reflections. Taurus witches, the qualities you see in others are simply your own reflections. So Taurus witches, this is definitely letting me know that that's the good, the bad, and the ugly. It can be enlightening, it can be painful, and it's always passing like a cloud. Interesting. So yeah, this is really important because, you absolutely have the ability, though, to lead by example. Because so as much as the qualities, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of qualities you see in people that you distaste, just like anybody else. But there's a lot of qualities you see in people that you admire, and you can absolutely be that, emulate that. The reflections will be coming to you to create more self-worth, though. Any other gods or goddesses or angels for my Taurus witches? Any other gods, goddesses, or angels for my Taurus witches? I feel like it's coming. I mean, I just seriously, just like, I feel it. There it is. Angel of healing. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. Angel of psychic ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. See, you're growing intuitively. And these were also face up, so we're sending you a lot of angels this month. Goddess of psychic protection. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. So just as your psychic abilities are enlightening, we also have psychic protection sent your way. Angel of new life. An exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold, Tauruses. Goddess of awakening. This is a wondrous time to explore. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Lucky duckies. That's what I'm saying, witches. That is a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for letting me do it. I am going to wrap it up now. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing, my witches. And if you want a personal reading, please feel free to join me over at the lovershermeticsupply.com, where you could book a reading with me and we can do a personal live reading. I would be thrilled to see you there. And until next time, peace, my witches.